Hello everyone, welcome back to Pieville on Dementia Craft. Lots gone on since the last time I made one of these videos, including me temporarily defecting to an old server and showing off everything there. I promise I am with dementia. Probably in more than one way. You may be asking yourself, what is this eyesore that I'm looking at right now? And this was a little proof of concept I was working on for the Pieville Annex. I went south to this island chain that is probably about 400 blocks south of the main base. I referenced it in my previous video, and I am getting ready to start building over here. The design is still in progress, no idea what I want it to look like, but I do know that this island is awesome and has lots of potential. I've torched almost everything except the zombies that almost killed me while I was AFK about 5 minutes ago. So you'll notice a portal up there on top of the mountain. That portal has been there since very early in the server, and I will integrate it into the Pieville main base. So I will have 3 north-south portals and 2 from under the roof. So 5 portals is pretty good. And then you may also be asking yourself, what is this extremely large looking bridge? Well, that's what it is. It's the Pieville Annex Bridge. The actual name is pending. Got some feelers out there on what those should be. So this is not going to be the final way this looks. I was just messing around after I got done with the mind-numbing bridge build. So I decided to see if this would look good under the different lighting conditions, and the answer is it does not. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. So the Pieville Annex Bridge was the first piece of infrastructure that I decided to add. On my previous video, was just getting ready to lay the foundation for it. Essentially, I took the wall top from the giant wall that I built around Pieville and built a suspension mid-span. So right here, this mid-span is 80 blocks long, and it is being suspended by 2 towers. So, you know, hold the disbelief about how tall those towers actually should be if you're engineers. It's close enough for my math. The rest of the bridge, the entire thing is 380 blocks long. Let's eat some Pieville fried chicken here, and then we'll take off. So, as you can see, the tapered water in-ground support here, followed by the suspended bridge here, which should allow large boats to go underneath, of which there are none. So this whole thing is decorative at best, since one rocket and elytra will get you over to the island. But it was a lot of fun to build. It took a couple of days, went faster than I thought, but it has a feature that I thought was kind of cool. You might all remember that if you look at the main castle of Pieville, there's a arched tram system that heads on up to Samuel's base. We built that about 6 months back. I want to continue the railway down to the southern part of the ocean. So you can put a map up here and take a look at where we would love to take it, and then see if anybody else wants to pick up the expansion from there. But what I did was I gave it the underwater part of the bridge. So the supports for the bridge go through this piece right here, and it's a nice leisurely ride all the way across. The terminal on the other end is not done. It's just going to send us back in the other direction. But it's a pretty view on the way. You can see the new island coming up. The other side is meant to be like a freight line. I was going to put some chest carts there and there's a receiving end on the other line, or on the other end of the bridge, to dump whatever's in those chests. Was gonna use it. Ouch. I was gonna use it while I started building on the annex, and I may still. I have no idea how many shulkers full of stuff are gonna be generated this way. But as we head on back to Pieville, talk about a few things that have gone on. We've got some additional builds that have gone in place. I had just built the Pieville dock back before we adjourned between videos, and nothing much has changed here except that I am starting to populate the town with people, which is hilariously frustrating. The amount of engineering it took to keep these 3 shipmates on this boat was nothing short of, well, miracles. I've had to, we'll just say, cycle through probably 20 or 30 villagers before these ones were able to be put in and stay. So, can introduce everybody to, who are we here? This is first mate Smythe, and then Bootstrap, and the Captain Barrett. Gonna be naming all of my citizens of Pieville, including Fishmonger Molly Malone, keeping them all in place as best as possible with the berry bushes and carpet trick. Try not to make it look too bad. I mean, it does okay here. I still haven't named my cartographer yet. All of the farms are still kicking pretty good. I haven't checked on my bone meal farm since 1.21 came out. I hear the directional redstone has taken a hit, so this one might require some engineering work. But everything else seems to be working okay. I've got a nice productive iron and wool and all the basics. Now that I've been creating a place for villagers to stay, this farmer's market situation here used to be where all of my farm things would gather, and I had a nice little item elevator and sorter, and I gutted all that out when I built the big old giant castle. So this ended up being a really cool place to put, well, villagers. So in the daytime they all come out and hang around, and almost all of them go find themselves a barrel to stand on top, or 3. Guys, there's plenty of barrels. You don't need to fight for this one. See? Right there. Yeah. Wild Bill. Tell me to mind my own business. Mister. Alright. So my goal is eventually to have a very vibrant villager scene throughout the town. Be building residences, not just everything functional like I used to, but places with beds, and potentially some trades out in carefully placed areas where I want them hanging out during the day, so that you can walk through here and you'll see people all over the place. I apologize in advance for the lag hen. But we'll make it work. My most recent 2 house builds, I built a fisherman's cottage and a really kind of cool mangrove swamp house that's sticking out of my mangrove forest. I really like the placement of it. And I went ahead and did a nice time lapse of that, so I think now is when we should get started with the building. And we're back. Wasn't that exciting? Got a nice little workout. And look, we've got a fishing village. I had meant to do this one from the very beginning because that's what those docks over there were supposed to be. But my little fishing hut ended up becoming my zombie's house, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that the way it is. I'm worried about the zombie. Poor guy doesn't get out much. And then the mangrove hut sticking out of my mangrove jungle. Nice little block combo of brick, mud brick, and mangrove plank is very, I don't know, rustic. Not bad looking. Fits well into this jungle. And then the other thing that I wanted to make note of is that I've built infrastructure and decoration throughout most of the area. I've put vegetation all over the place, some nice grass extensions, put all the trees back over here, and I extended the mud brick and stone brick walkway all the way around to the northern or the southern part of the ville. And then there's the Cluckchucker 9000. This little invention. It's limited by your imagination only. I only built 5 as a proof of concept. It can chuck as many simultaneously as you want. It uses the 2-tick timer to pop the slime up, and it changes the trajectory of the dispensed eggs to go up that way. And if you can see where the little cursor is over here, that's where the eggs are landing. So we're going about 100 blocks at this height. So that is a significant improvement, obviously, on how far they fly. From build height, I'm interested to see where this goes, but I haven't had a chance to actually build that proof of concept yet. All of this is for no reason at all whatsoever. I promise. There will be no cluck chucking ever, anywhere on the server. I promise. Yeah, this chicken promises too. So, kind of a good aerial view of where the town proper is at. I've been having a lot of fun getting this turned into a what feels like a functioning town. Up north is still the Pieville community build. I have 2 or 3 people who are in the process of starting a build right now. I've got this beautiful cathedral that went up in the medieval/neutral district. And this build is new. This has happened since I've been up here. That's awesome. I wonder if this is awesome still. Alright, let's go check this out. Oink. Lab 19. Oh, this is awesome looking. Real addition to the steampunk area here. I am excited to tie all these together. They're building nice and close together right now. I'm going to be adding a farmer's market over here. More villagers, of course. We're going to be tying some of this together. I was going to build an observatory and some other future tech kind of things in this area over here. And I've got somebody who has taken that entire red ring and is going to build either, I think it's a floating tower, but that's going to be awesome. Everybody has come in with some really, really great ideas. I love this concept. I just need to get myself moving and start filling things in. Little houses, stores, other amenities, public squares, things like that for each side. So each one is its own little mini town, because the lore behind Pieville being the magic versus technology battle. So we've got the magic side and the steampunk side. Got originally intended to sort of be conflicting, and then this is the nice peaceful area where everybody gets together and chills in the hot tub. So things are starting to look really good. I know a number of other people interested, so I really can't wait to see what the next month or two shows with these builds. But there's a lot of space, so for those of you on the server that are watching, look at what you could claim. It's all been cleared out for you. Oh, come on, chicken. Eat. Got Karikia's tree in progress. Absolutely stunning. Even if it was stopped now, this thing would be a light beacon for hundreds of blocks in any direction. Very, very cool. So now, partaking in different parts of the server that people have worked so hard on has been a lot of fun recently, and so I think I want to go ahead now and show off my parkour abilities as I go through my floor is lava progression. Hen put together the floor is lava house, and it's amazing. It has killed so many people so many times. I look at my kill count of 42, and about 8 of those are legitimate deaths. Those are from random skeletons in caves and falling off of stuff. One of them was a hunger death because I built a whirlpool to keep myself not AFK. That was the smartest move I've ever made. I starved to death in the whirlpool. But the other deaths are all from floor is lava. And I did not get very far, but it's fun to watch, so here we go. That wasn't that exciting. I think I'm gonna go back and try some more later. I got a new keyboard that might be a little bit less irritating from trying to jump. And then, I had my kid, who is an expert at this game, teach me a little bit about how to crouch jump better on maps like that. So we'll see if I can get maybe 2 rooms in. As of the recording of this video, nobody has yet to beat the house, so we're going to go ahead and continue that tradition by not beating it ourselves some more. So this is the update. It's not a wild new expansion video. It's not a fun video of me making retirement community jokes, but it's an actual update about Pieville. Everything's working great. We're starting to make it into a town. I adore the fact that we're not resetting the server, so I have the chance to actually do all of this. There is just so much left to do. So one other update that was not done in the previous episodes. When I brought Pie Biscuit back from the Renaissance Fair a few months back, I didn't mention the themed build that was going to go on right outside of Pieville. There's a savanna out here, nice and bleak, and we decided to build an area influenced by the new Fallout series that came out on Amazon. That's why the dog meat posters are around in my base. But it's really been speared by Kyoka, who are one of our other very, very good builders on the server. She has been in charge of most of this. I think she built the Red Rocket Station. We've had some other members building stuff. We've got comms tower. This whole area is just kind of a fun build as you go unofficial community project. I took on building a vault, and I need to rebuild this whole thing. It is horrible. I was trying to make it match what the intro looked like, but it's not even close. So this will be one of my upcoming projects, is to actually build a vault that looks right. If you look online, there's just a ton that are focused on having a working vault door. I do not care about that. My door is going to be broken. It's going to be a nice wasteland right outside. So my goal is to have a area where people attempted to settle and failed outside the thing there. So this is going to be a lot bigger of a project than I had originally started, but I can't wait to actually get this done. It's going to be cool. I'll have to fit that in on the side of some of the other Pieville constructs. But the thing that's really going to make this major achievement is that Kyoka has got schematics together and is building a replica of Megaton. We have leveled the village that was outside Pieville, which I'm okay with. I have plenty of village generators, or builders being generated. So this is going to turn into an actual model, or an actual scale of Megaton. There'll probably be a bomb right in the middle, and it's going to look fantastic. The scale of this is huge, but I think it's going to be quite worth it. Very epic. I just wanted to give this this as a starting point. There's our architect now, hard at work. And this is going to be what it looks like now, and my next video will show how it ended up. We will party our way through Megaton, Fallout style. Let's all wave. All right, so just wanted to add that in because it's an exciting thing going on here on the server. It is going to be fantastic. Everything along this server, I think in the next couple of videos, I want to start featuring some other parts of the server, some other things that have been going on. We've got some builds that are just so completely epic, I can't even comprehend how they're being done. So, I want to expand past Pieville in the next update, but there was enough to go over now since it's been, a couple months. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.